You've been loyal to your company for 10 years. You show up early, stay late, never complain. You've sacrificed weekends, delayed vacations, turned down interviews from competitors. Your company loves your loyalty. Your boss praises your dedication. You've been a model employee, and you're broke. Meanwhile, your college roommate has changed jobs 4 times in those same 10 years. He's earned 40% more than you. He has 3 times the savings. He just bought a house while you're still renting. You were loyal. He was strategic. And that difference cost you $500,000 over your career. This isn't about being a bad person or lacking integrity. This is about understanding a brutal economic truth that Japanese workers discovered decades ago. The Shusse-Gai system is broken. Today, you'll learn why loyalty to your employer is financial suicide, what Shusse-Gai actually means, and why the old career path no longer works, and how to build wealth through strategic career moves without becoming a mercenary. By the end of this video, you'll understand why your loyalty is making someone else rich while keeping you poor. Subscribe and comment. How many years have you been at your current employer? Now let's talk about why loyalty is a trap. Chapter 1. The Loyalty Tax. Meet Jessica and Amanda. Same university, same degree, same field, graduated the same year. 10 years later, completely different financial lives. Jessica, the loyal employee. Jessica got hired at a marketing firm right out of college at $55,000 per year. She loved the company culture. She believed in the mission. She was grateful for the opportunity. Year 1, she worked hard. She exceeded expectations. Annual review, 3% raise. Her new salary, $56,650. Year 2, she worked harder. She took on extra projects. Annual review, another 3% raise. New salary, $58,350. Year 3 through 10, same pattern. 3 to 4% raises every year. She was consistent, reliable, loyal. After 10 years at the same company, Jessica earned $72,000 per year. That sounds like progress, right? She nearly earned 30% more than when she started. But here's the reality. Inflation averaged 3% per year during that decade. Her raises just kept pace with inflation. Her actual purchasing power barely increased. Total earnings over 10 years, $640,000. Current savings, $18,000. Current net worth, $23,000, including her car. She's 32 years old, a decade into her career, and effectively broke. Amanda, the strategic job hopper. Amanda started at a different marketing firm, also at $55,000 per year. Year 2, she received a 3% raise to $56,650. She started interviewing at other companies. Year 3, she accepted a job at a competitor. New salary, $68,000. That's a 20% increase. No way her old company would have given her that. Year 5, she moved again. New salary, $82,000. Another 20% jump. Year 7, she moved again. New salary, $105,000. 28% increase. Year 10, Amanda now earns $120,000 per year. Total earnings over 10 years, $890,000. Current savings, $95,000. Current net worth, $140,000. The loyalty tax. Jessica and Amanda started at the exact same salary. They worked equally hard. They had similar skills. But Amanda earned $250,000 more over 10 years. She has 6 times the net worth. She's on track to retire 15 years earlier. The difference? Amanda understood something Jessica didn't. Employers reward new hires more generously than they reward loyalty. This is the loyalty tax. And it's costing loyal employees hundreds of thousands of dollars over their careers. Chapter 2. The Broken Shusse-Gai System. The word Shusse-Gai means career success path in Japanese. It's the traditional ladder you're supposed to climb within one company. How Shusse-Gai used to work. In post-war Japan, the system was simple. Join a company after graduation. Stay for your entire career. Get promoted based on seniority and loyalty. Retire with a generous pension. This worked because 1. Companies guaranteed lifetime employment. Your loyalty was rewarded with security. 2. Salaries increased significantly with tenure. 15-year employees earned double what new hires earned. 3. Pensions were substantial. Your loyalty paid off in retirement. 4. Switching companies was stigmatized. Staying loyal was the only path. This system made sense when companies valued loyalty and compensated it generously. Why Shusse-Gai is broken today. Everything that made Shusse-Gai work has disappeared. 1. No lifetime employment. Companies lay off loyal employees during every downturn. Your loyalty means nothing when profits drop. 2. Minimal salary growth for existing employees. You get 2 to 4% annual raises. New hires doing your exact job get hired at 15 to 20% more. Your company would rather pay strangers more than reward your loyalty. 3. No pensions. Companies eliminated pensions and shifted to 401 kiloseconds. Your retirement depends on your contributions, not their gratitude. 4. Job hopping is normalized. Changing companies every 2 to 3 years is now standard. Staying 10 years at one company makes recruiters suspicious. They wonder what's wrong with you. The Shusse-Gai system that rewarded loyalty has been completely dismantled, but millions of employees still behave as if it exists. They stay loyal to companies that are not loyal to them. The Japanese worker awakening. Here's what's fascinating. Even in Japan, where Shusse-Gai originated, workers are abandoning it. Young Japanese professionals now change jobs regularly. They've realized the old system doesn't serve them anymore. Career mobility became normal in Japan 15 years ago. American workers are the last ones clinging to a system that the Japanese themselves abandoned. The 4 reasons loyalty keeps you broke. Why does staying loyal to one employer destroy wealth? 4 brutal economic reasons. Reason 1. Employers budget more for acquisition than retention. Every company has 2 budgets. One for hiring new employees, one for retaining current employees. The hiring budget is always bigger. Why? Because if they need to fill a position, they must pay market rate or they get nobody. But existing employees? They're already there. They'll probably stay even with a small raise. So why pay more? Let's look at the numbers. Average raise for existing employee, 3 to 4%. Average increase for new hire doing the same job, 15 to 25%. Example, you earn $80,000. You get a 4% raise. New salary, $83,200. Your company hires someone to do your exact job. They pay them $95,000. You train that person. You have more experience. You're more valuable. And they earn $12,000 more than you. This isn't unusual. This is standard. This happens at every company, in every industry, everywhere. Why this happens? Your salary is based on what you are hired at, plus incremental raises. It's anchored to the past. New hire salaries are based on current market rates. They're anchored to the present. Market rates increase faster than internal raises. So new hires always get paid more than loyal employees. The only way to get paid market rate is to become a new hire somewhere else. Reason 2. You have zero negotiating leverage. When you're a current employee asking for a raise, what's your leverage? Give me a raise or I'll quit. But you won't quit. They know you won't quit. You've been there for years. You haven't even updated your resume. You're not interviewing. They know this. So they say, We'd love to give you more, but budgets are tight. Here's 3%. Be grateful. And you accept it, because what else can you do? When you're a new hire negotiating an offer, you have massive leverage. You're interviewing at 5 companies. You have multiple offers. You can walk away. When you say, I need $100,000 or I'm taking another offer, they believe you. Because it's true. Companies pay what they must pay to get what they need. If they need you and you have other options, they pay more. If you're already there and have no options, they pay less. Loyalty eliminates your leverage. Strategic job changes create leverage. Reason 3. Internal promotions pay less than external hires. You work hard for 5 years. You finally get promoted to manager. You're excited. You earned this. Your raise, 10%. Your new salary, $88,000. 3 months later, your company hires another manager from outside. Same role, same level, same responsibilities. They pay that person $110,000. You ask why. HR says, that's what it took to hire them. The market rate for that role has increased. Translation: we'll pay strangers market rate, but we'll pay you based on your old salary plus a modest increase. The pattern: internal promotion, 10 to 15% raise. External hire for same role, 25 to 40% more than your new salary. Over a career, this gap compounds into hundreds of thousands of dollars. Reason 4. Your skills stagnate. When you stay at one company for years, you learn that company's systems, processes, and culture deeply. You become extremely valuable to that specific company, but those skills don't transfer. Other companies use different systems. Your deep knowledge of your company's proprietary software means nothing elsewhere. Meanwhile, job hoppers learn multiple systems, industries, and approaches. They build transferable skills. They become valuable everywhere. Jessica's problem: 10 years at one company, expert in that company's systems. If she tried to leave, she'd struggle. Her skills are too specific. She's trapped. Amanda's advantage: 4 companies in 10 years. Learned 4 different marketing platforms, 4 different industries, 4 different company cultures. She's adaptable. She's valuable anywhere. When you stay loyal, you become a specialist in your company. When you move strategically, you become a specialist in your field. The first makes you trapped. The second makes you valuable. Chapter 4. The Strategic Mobility Formula. You're not a mercenary. You're not disloyal. You're strategic. Here's how to build wealth through smart career moves without compromising your integrity. Step 1. The 2 to 3 year rule. Stay at each company long enough to learn valuable skills, deliver meaningful results, build genuine relationships, and create a track record. But not so long that you miss market rate adjustments, become too specialized in one system, and lose negotiating leverage. The sweet spot: 2 to 3 years per role for the first 15 years of your career. After that, stays can lengthen as your compensation reaches senior levels. Step 2. Always be interviewing, not actively job hunting, but always aware of market rates and opportunities. Interview once per year even when you're happy. Why? 1. You learned your market value. You know what you're worth. 2. You practice interviewing. Skills stay sharp. 3. You build relationships with recruiters. When the right opportunity appears, you're ready. 4. You have options. Options create leverage. You don't have to take every offer, but knowing you could leave keeps your current employer honest. Step 3. Move for minimum 20% increases. Don't move for 5 or 10%. The disruption isn't worth it. Move when the opportunity offers. 20% or more salary increase, significantly better title or responsibility, industry or skill you want to learn, and company with much better trajectory. If the new opportunity doesn't clearly improve your career, and compensation by 20% or more, stay where you are and keep building. Step 4. Leave well. Give proper notice. 2 weeks minimum, 3 or 4 weeks better. Document everything. Make the transition smooth. Thank your manager and team genuinely. Maintain relationships. Never burn bridges. Industries are smaller than you think. The person you work for today might hire you again in 5 years at triple the salary. Leave with class. People remember how you exit. Step 5. Return when IT makes sense. Sometimes the best move is returning to a previous employer. You left 3 years ago as a senior analyst making $70,000. You gained experience elsewhere. Now you're a manager making $110,000. Your old company reaches out. We want you back as a director. We'll pay $135,000. That's strategic. You increased your value by leaving, then returned at a much higher level. This is common and smart. The results. Following this formula over a 30-year career. Strategic mover. Average 4 moves in first 15 years, 2 moves in next 15 years. Each move averages 25% increase. Career earnings. Approximately $3.2 million. Final salary. $250,000 plus. Net worth at age 55. $1.5 million plus. Ready for early retirement. Loyal employee. Same company for 20 years. 2 moves in last 10 years under pressure. Salary grows 3 to 4% annually. Career earnings. Approximately $1.8 million. Final salary. $110,000. Net worth at age 55. $300,000. Must work until 70. The difference. $1.4 million over a career. That's the loyalty tax. But isn't this disloyal? Shouldn't I be grateful? Doesn't my company deserve my loyalty? These are questions I hear from good, hardworking people, so let's address them one by one. First, is leaving for a better job disloyal? The answer is no. Loyalty has to be a two-way street. If your company is truly loyal to you, then by all means, be loyal back. But ask yourself, do they lay people off every time there's a downturn? Do they pay brand new hires more than experienced, loyal employees like you? Have they cut pensions and shifted all the financial risk onto your shoulders? If they tell you it's just business when they cut your benefits, then guess what? It's just business when you leave for a better opportunity too. Second, shouldn't you be grateful? Absolutely. Be grateful for the opportunity they gave you. Be grateful for the skills you learned and the relationships you built. But gratitude doesn't mean you have to stay in a job that underpays you. You can be grateful for the past while still moving towards a better future. Your company isn't paying you out of the kindness of their hearts. They're paying you because you create value for them. And trust me, when you leave, they'll replace you within a month. It's not personal, it's business. And third, doesn't your company deserve your loyalty? Here's what they deserve. They deserve your best work while you're on their payroll. They deserve your professionalism, your integrity, and your competence. But they do not deserve for you to sacrifice your own financial future for their sake. They wouldn't sacrifice their profits for you, so why should you sacrifice your wealth for them? Even in Japan, where company loyalty was once sacred, workers have realized something important. It was the companies that abandoned that system first. Workers are just adapting to the new reality. You're not betraying loyalty. You're just refusing to be the only loyal one in a relationship where the other side checked out decades ago. So let's talk about what this really means for your wealth. Your loyalty to your employer is likely costing you around $50,000 a year. Let that sink in. Over a 30-year career, that adds up to $1.5 million. That's not just a little bit of money. That's generational wealth. That's the difference between retiring at 55 versus 75. That's your kids' college education. That is financial freedom. The old system that rewarded loyalty is gone. Companies dismantled it. They consistently pay new hires more than loyal veterans. They lay people off during downturns, no matter how long you've been there. They got rid of pensions. You're holding on to a system that no longer serves you. Strategic career moves aren't disloyal. They are a smart adaptation to today's economic reality. It's simply refusing to be taken advantage of in a one-sided relationship. So here's your challenge for this week. First, calculate your loyalty tax. Go online and research the current market rate for your job title and experience level. Compare it to what you're making now. That gap is the price of your loyalty every single year. Second, update your resume and your LinkedIn profile. Even if you don't plan on leaving tomorrow, you need to be ready when opportunity knocks. And third, go on at least one interview this year. It's the best way to learn your true market value, sharpen your interview skills, and build your network. Then, I want you to comment below with your answers to these 3 questions. 1. How many years have you been at your current company? 2. What's the gap between your salary and the market rate for your role? And 3. When was the last time you interviewed for a job anywhere? If this video challenged everything you thought you knew about loyalty and career success, good. That feeling of discomfort is the feeling of growth. Subscribe for more wisdom that goes against conventional career advice to help you actually build wealth. Remember, loyalty without reciprocity is just exploitation. Strategic moves build wealth, and your financial future is more important than your employer's retention numbers. Thank you for watching.